It is book review time, and I'm going to dig into the archives a little bit this week and talk about Evie Woods' book, The Lost Bookshop. Look, we all go through periods where we have a bit of a slump, a bit of downtime, and that's been me. I'm still making my way through a few other books. And so I went back to what was a comfort read for me a few weeks ago at the recommendation of Magda. You might have heard this in our $25 book challenge. She said, this is the book that's going to lull you into happiness, get you out of a slump. And that's exactly what this book is for. The Lost Bookshop occurs in three narrative perspectives. We have Martha, who is in modern times, and she's looking to escape her incredibly abusive and toxic husband and goes to work for an older woman as her housekeeper. Then we have Henry, who is a bookseller who's on the hunt for this incredibly rare manuscript. And then in the past, in the early part of the 20th century, we have Opaline, who is also trying to make a new start for herself and escaping the sort of grip of her wealthy family and her brother in particular, who's trying to marry her off. You may think that's a lot of heavy subjects for one book. We have abuse, we have control, we have, at one point, Opaline is institutionalized, even though she's absolutely saying the magical realism sort of keeps it from being too dark at any given moment. It's an easy read. It's only like 350, 400 pages. So while I think there are some elements of the book that are not as well fleshed out, I do think it's just like a fun read. And sometimes you just want a fun read. Not everything has to be the best thing you've ever read in your entire life. Sometimes you just want something that's thoroughly entertaining. I recommend it for someone who's just looking for something that is going to be a fun time while you're reading it. Maybe not the thing that will leave the most lasting impression on you, but that you'll enjoy. So The Lost Bookshop by Evie Woods. Go check it out if you're looking for just a good time.